Yeah, so I know what to say. Alright, this is Mag Plus, a show about movies and games plus other media, news, reviews, and our opinions and all that stuff. I'm Eric.
I'm Brad.
And you can find our latest video thing, Mag Plus show, on magreviews.net, the homepage.
Half of it.
The first, well, yeah, the first part of it, yeah. And then you can find the rest of it at youtube.com/magplusreviews.
It's very entertaining when you sit down and watch it. Give it about 3 minutes.
At least 3.
At least 3.
We got to start out slow and tired, and then we've got Mountain Dew.
Oh, I had Mountain Dew last week. This week I had Powerade, and you had Powerade last week. Crazy.
So as long as we keep switching, we'll keep the wheels. Okay, let's get started with the news.
All right.
All right, so what do we got?
We're going to start with Ghostbusters Triss.
The third Ghostbusters.
The one that's already been made for years.
Yes, because everyone's already seen it. And
yeah.
It wasn't that good, apparently.
Yeah, Bill Murray hates it so much. He wants to remake it and kill himself off.
Well, who wouldn't want to kill themselves off in that movie? Anyway, as I was saying before, there's been all sorts of rumors about this movie over the past 9 months or so. This little set of rumors is
about Oscar.
Oscar, Dana's son, who is played by Sigourney Weaver.
Yep.
Yep.
So it looks like, supposedly, if you don't want to hear a spoiler, that Oscar is going to be about 21 years old, and he might be the new Ghostbuster.
Yeah.
One of the new taking the torch. One of the few, I guess.
Yeah, and that doesn't sound too far-fetched to me. It makes a lot of sense considering the time since the last one.
Yeah, they're all going to look really old and weird, especially Egon.
Yeah.
It's going to scare kids.
He's going to look a lot different. They're going to be like, it's that guy from year 1.
I think Bill Murray's the only one who's still thin.
Yeah.
He kind of goes back and forth, but he's probably the thinnest of them all.
Yeah, he's probably the most accurate.
Especially in that zombie land. He looked pretty good in that. Zombie. So,
right.
What other news?
Okay, what else do we got?
The best movie of the year, sequel news. I think you have some news on that.
Expendables 2.
News.
A few days ago, what's his name, dude? That dude.
Bruce Willis.
Rocky.
Sylvester Stallone.
Mr. Stallone.
Stallone
and Willis were like, hey, man, let's have dinner.
And
they had dinner. And Stallone was like, look, I'd make this shit happen. And this shit is awesome. And I want you to be the villain in this shit the second time.
Do you think he'll do it? Do you think he'll be the villain? I think Bruce Willis would do it.
I think he would. I think he will. If you didn't understand what I just said, since I said it pretty stupidly, Expendables 2 villain, super villain, could be Bruce Willis. At least that's what Sylvester Stallone, who writes these movies, would like.
So I'm just hoping that when's Arnold get out of office so he can actually play a role?
That's what I'm wondering too. I want him out, and I want him in that movie.
Yeah, I want him to actually at least break someone's neck. I mean,
Maybe.
Even if he just walks into a church and breaks someone's neck.
Yeah, and for the funniest damn reason. That would be awesome. But right now, Bruce Willis will do as the villain.
Yeah, any news is good news, considering it made a lot more money than that.
I'm glad.
So we got some. What?
I said I'm glad it's making as much as it is.
Yeah, to get the second one rolling.
And keep Jean-Claude Van Damme out of it.
I'm gonna keep Bison's a sore. But we got some bad news about Transformers Triss.
What happened?
3.
What happened?
Apparently, a girl got hurt. Gabriella Cedillo. I guess she's an extra. A car was pulling another car, and a cord broke or something, and it just flung right. It says sliced through her skull. That sounds poor, but she's not dead. Apparently,
she's
just
not dead.
Through.
She just had her skull sliced through, but she's fine.
T-1000 from Terminator 2. You remember the part in the elevator and it says like, it kind of looks like that.
So was James
That's
Cameron on set or coincidence?
James Cameron.
Just wondering. Yeah, I heard the car went sliding for like a half mile too, and half the car was like gone because of scraping up against the median. And isn't like law enforcement basically shut it down, and it's literally supposed to be done shooting tomorrow, or something like that, or in a week?
Well, I don't know. I don't got all that information.
I think it was. I think it was. It was very close to wrapping its principal photography, and this happens, and so now they're gonna have to wait another week to finish up the movie.
Well, at least Shia LaBeouf didn't roll his truck and break his hand again.
Yeah.
Then carry around a Matrix in a sock.
Well, if all you have is a sock,
Tube sock, right?
you're gonna use a sock. Did he use a sock? I don't know what he used.
Yeah, he used a sock.
Nice.
The writer's like, fuck it, we're on strike.
You don't know anything
He's got a tube sock.
Well, this movie should be going to get together faster since, last time there was a writer's strike during the second one.
Yeah.
And it still got made faster than Avatar did. And I thought it was more exciting.
What are we talking about? Transformers 2?
Yeah.
Not anything's better than Avatar, but a lot of stuff's better than Avatar.
A lot of stuff's better. I mean, yeah. Alright, so I heard you heard something about James Cameron getting put in his place by somebody or something.
Speaking of that, yeah. I guess
exciting.
Apparently the producer of Piranha 3 got pissed at Cameron for ripping on Piranha.
So
basically, James Cameron said that I can actually quote what he said.
Sweet.
He goes, I tend almost never to throw other films under the bus, but that is exactly an example of what we should not be doing in 3D. And he's talking about Piranha 3D. He goes, because it cheapens the medium, reminds you of the bad 3D horror films from the 70s and 80s like Friday the 13th 3D. So basically he's ripping on them for using 3D, which James Cameron loves, like he invented it.
Yes.
Apparently for Avatar. So he rips on any other movie using it for something other than
Avatar
Blue Alien
2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and the TV show and the book and all that stuff. Apparently,
yeah,
right?
so apparently he owns the rights to 3D and no one else should be able to use it because he's the best. Well, apparently the producer, Mark Canton, he's the Piranha 3D producer, ripped Cameron a good one. Oh my God, he wrote like a 4-page thing about how much he hates Cameron apparently.
4 pages, eh?
Yeah, but if you look at it, there are some funny things he said about it. And he goes, as he's talking to James Cameron, he goes, not everyone has the advantage of having endless amounts of money to play with in their sandbox and to take 10 years using other people's money to make and market a film like you do. Ooh, those are harsh words. I mean, he just like... And another thing, technology aside, I wish Avatar had been more original in its storytelling. He put Cameron on blast. He said what all critics were too afraid to say.
Yes, everyone was too afraid to say, hey, we've seen this. It was called Dances with Wolves.
Yeah. Or The Last Samurai.
Or The Last Samurai.
Yeah. But basically Dances with Wolves.
Yeah. Just paint Kevin Costner blue.
Oh yeah, painted blue.
And you're there. You're there.
And change his name to Sully.
And then stick him to a tree.
Yeah. Anyway, that was pretty good. It's weird that someone actually, considering how low budget Piranha is, like a $24 million movie, then they come out like, hey, I'm going to attack Avatar.
So what was the grade you ended up giving Piranha?
Oh, Piranha? Oh, I gave it like a 7.5.
You gave it like a 7.5. I gave
what I
Avatar 7.5. What would you have given Avatar should you have reviewed it R?
But see, I don't base it off anything other than how much I enjoy movies. So if you want like these crazy reviews,
I want it.
It's how much I enjoy.
Let's hear it.
I would give Avatar about I would have to double check that. It's been about 10 minutes. It's been about 15 minutes. Maybe we cut it. I don't